Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Asma Tariq Online. Today we will learn about processing and storage. In this chapter we will learn about what is the processing and the central processing unit and microprocessor in detail. So let's see what are the learning objective of this chapters are understand the term processing and the central processing unit in detail and the components of the central processing unit. Let's start the term processing. What is processing? The conversion of data into information by a computer is called processing. It converts the data into usable and desired form. The conversion of data into information by the computer, data travels in the computer along circuits. A circuit board is a flat surface on which circuits are laid out. The central processing unit is the brain of the computer. It is placed inside the system unit. The microprocessor is a silicon chip that contains the CPU. The CPU is placed inside the system unit. The system unit also contains other internal parts of the computer. This is the diagram of microprocessor. All input and output devices are plugged into ports at the back of the system unit. Input and output devices are also called peripheral devices because they are found outside the system unit. Let's see what are the functions of CPU. CPU is responsible to analyzes the data, it stores the data, and it controls the peripheral devices of the computer. What are the components of the CPU? The CPU consists of three parts: the arithmetic logic unit ALU, the control unit CU, and the memory unit MU. Let's see the block diagram of central processing unit and try to understand the working of the CPU. Now you can see the input and output devices are attached with the central processing unit. Input devices like keyboard and mouse provide the input to the computer system, and computer receive this input and process this input and provide the output to the user by output devices like monitor or printer. What is arithmetic logic unit? Arithmetic logic unit ALU is responsible for performing calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. It is also perform comparison of data, and it performs the logical operations on this data and provide the results to the user. The control unit CU controls the operation of all the different parts of a computer. It regulates the step by step operations of all the parts of a computer system. Its main job is to carry out or execute the instructions that have been stored in the memory of the computer. Memory unit MU. Memory unit stores data and instructions. There are two types of computer memory. Number one is called the main memory or primary memory, and the number two is backup storage or secondary storage memory. In this diagram, you can understand the data traveling from input devices to central processing unit and get the results by output devices, and you can store the data on secondary storage devices like your hard disk or any other pen drive. The questions related to this topic are: number 1, draw the block diagram of central processing unit. Question number 2, Define the term processing. Question number 3. What are the functions of the CPU, Central Processing Unit? Question number 4. Name and briefly describe the components of Central Processing Unit. Now, come on the question number 5. Write down the full form of the following abbreviations. CPU, ALU, CU, MU, RAM, ROM, SSD, and laser. That's all. Thank you very much for watching my video. Like and share this video and subscribe my channel. Stay connected with Asma Tariq Online, where learning is fun. Allah Hafiz.